guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Fast like a Jane cosplay, and today we're back again you guys with Hunter x Hunter episode 104.
Yes.
What happened on last episode?
The king started his matches against the little girl who's a champion at Gungi. And she downplays her abilities a lot. Like she's being modest about how good she is. Like she's saying she's stupid and that her parents say she can't really do much and stuff, but then she totally kicks ass.
She's a totally carefree girl, like really funny, happy girl, like gun type girl.
She's basically a kid who's happy to have a partner.
Once the game started, she got Killua vibe, like assassination vibe.
She's focused. She doesn't have an assassin vibe.
I'm gonna kill you.
But no, she's focused and she's enjoying this a lot. She just likes to have someone to play with, I think. And Meruem at first thought he could probably beat her in 5-6 games, but now he's getting angry a little bit.
It's been hours and he still cannot win a game against her.
I don't even know. Like he realized that she was, downplaying her skills when she was playing him. She was giving it to him a little bit, like she wasn't playing at 100%. But so he was trying to get her to play at full strength, and I don't even know if he got there. So we'll have to see, but it's interesting. He's getting mad, so we'll see how that develops. Aside from that, the chameleon, whose name I forgot, no, I'm telling you, it's not that.
Lemelia, I'm telling you.
No,
look it up.
No,
look it up.
Maybe not. Anyway. The chameleon has met Knuckle and Shoot while he's observing from the side. He cried. He saw that Knuckle cared about dogs that were left behind during the selection, and Knuckle cried and Chameleon cried. It was very, very cute. And he's not really, he's not ready to trust him just yet, but it's going there, so that's cool. And Morel, who's Knuckles' teacher, has been caught by Cheetu, who sent him into a kind of other dimension. We don't really know, but it's a kind of a sphere, or I don't know. It's a dome, yeah. It's a plane. It's a plane.
A savannah.
It's the savannah.
Yep.
Yeah. My English. I don't know. It's like. Anyway, it's the savannah, so it's basically a large field, and Morel has 8 hours to basically tag Cheetu.
That's it.
He's not playing into that game. He's just sitting down. Resting. He's
waiting
like, bring me up in 5 hours.
Waiting for Cheetu to crack and just do something.
Yes, so it's a battle of wills, like he said. We'll have to see how that develops. And Leon is waiting out. Leon or Leol, I don't remember.
I think it's Leon.
Yeah. Anyway, the lion. I'm really bad with names. I'm sorry, but the lion is outside waiting to see who's going to be the victor. And he's got chimeras going after the other teacher. So a lot of fights are getting are underway, and a lot of challenges and new abilities. So I'm excited for this episode. Let's just jump into it. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you want to see more of these episodes and know when they come out, and check out our Patreon for the full reactions. I'm sorry about my English. I'm just bubbling today, so I'm sorry.
It's okay. So in the meantime, guys, let's watch it.
Yes. Okay.
So
I feel like maybe he sees a bit of himself in her, She told him about what happened with, and basically she's a genius at this game. She created moves, and she was happy to be recognized. You were talking last episode about how maybe she doesn't have a good life at home. Her parents are not putting value onto her. They don't see her as someone worthy of being praised and stuff. Like, she's good at this game, so there's that. I think it's the only thing she sees as, being her own thing that she can succeed at, because the rest she calls it, she calls herself stupid and unable to achieve many things. So that, it's hers, and she wanted to excel at it because it's the only thing she has, and so she created moves that put her on the map, and she destroyed her own moves. She found a counter-attack to her own move. So her genius destroyed her genius. So she's back to thinking that she's not that special,
Yeah.
And the king sees this girl as, someone who's above others in the game, and she can't find, she can't find someone that connects with her. She can't find, I don't know, maybe she has all this potential and he's got a lot of potential, except that compared to her, he praises himself for that potential and she doesn't. But maybe he sees a bit of his genius in her, how she excels and how he excels too, and
I don't know for you,
he
but
connects.
I feel just a little bit bad for the king because he came up with that grandiose strategy to beat her at her own game, and he thought, oh, I'm gonna put my piece at the center, and you cannot.
Yeah.
There's an infinite way of possibility to end the game.
And her reaction though, she's basically saying like, "Oh, my move got erased."
That's cute.
No, but yes, but she's after that she's basically saying, my move was something, but then because I destroyed it, because I was gonna, win this battle, I destroyed it, everyone forgot about it, and I was erased from the books, and then the king, the leader, comes up with my move. Like, it makes me feel special.
Like, we think alike.
It's fucked up. Yeah. But maybe he sees, like I said, a bit of himself in her. At least he is feeling frustrated. Like we said last episode, losing all the time is not funny for anyone. Mm-hmm. But she's challenging him. She's making things interesting. She's not easy to read. She disrupts his rhythm. And she's showing a genius that he can maybe compare, his own to. And she was never really understood. She can't compare herself to anyone. No one really valued her. It's not that no one valued him, but maybe he's seeing a potential in her that he recognizes, and that's why he's enjoying this more. And he doesn't understand it, but I think he's found a friend. Same way, like, we play board games and video games with friends, and it doesn't matter who wins or who loses. It's the fact that we're playing with people that gives us a challenge, and people we enjoy being with. So maybe he's just enjoying her company, and he's enjoying, she's not scared of him. That's the first, and she's not forced to, serve him or be nice to him. She's just genuinely happy to be playing with him. So maybe he's just, liking that, but he doesn't understand it yet. So that's because he's never seen it.
I don't think that he can understand emotions.
Well, he's never seen it before. He's never had a friend. He's got guards and people who are scared of him and who will follow him because that's their job. It's very different from someone who genuinely enjoys playing with you. Mm-hmm. So friendship, oh my God, he's gonna have to think about this and read about this and be like, what is a friend? I like
Shia,
that.
Bring me some books about friendship. What does it mean?
Yeah. I do like that because so far, we've seen him as a villain. He's ruthless, he's powerful.
He's supposed to be a villain, right?
Yes, he's powerful and stuff, but I think it's always interesting in a show or movie when the villain has a human side that we can sympathize with. Crollo and the Phantom Troop are the best villains we've seen so far, in my opinion. And the reason behind that is we can understand them as characters. We can actually root for them when they're fighting chimeras.
Yep.
And so far, Meruem, I know some people consider him, like, I've seen his face in posts on Facebook when people say, like, best villains ever, and I've seen him there. So I'm like, okay, I don't see it yet. But if they do try to explore his human side a little bit, because he's got humans in him too, maybe he's more human than animal. Huh?
Got lots of human inside of him.
Maybe he's more human than animals. I would assume. So, because he doesn't look like an animal. First of all, he doesn't look like an animal. So there's that. But the way he acts. It came
from Dragon Ball.
Yes, I know. But the way he acts, is very human, more than animal. He's thinking with his head, not with his instinct more, So I would assume that he's got more human than animal, which makes me wonder if he's got emotions and a human side that we can explore. And it looks like that's what they're about to do. And that would twist him in a light that we can analyze and, connect with more. And then if he's still the villain, that's going to make things interesting. Because we might care for him in the future through that little girl.
We'll see.
That would be very interesting.
See. But I do think that, like you said, we might care for their relationship if they do develop one. Yeah. And I think they will.
It's true though that, we cut from that to the human trees outside. It's kind of disturbing. Like, we need to remember it's true.
Like,
He is also the villain.
they're developing friendship and
and a human,
kind of
feeding
forgot about
station.
that.
Yeah. The thing is that, like you said, he is still a villain. Like, we cannot excuse everything else that he's doing. But at the same time, he was born with a purpose, thinking that that's what he had to do, and he's been taught by the chimeras that that's what he should do to eat. That's all he knows. So now he's discovering emotions, he's discovering friendship, perhaps. He doesn't understand it, so he doesn't know about it, but once he discovers it and learns, maybe he's gonna change.
Maybe.
Maybe? Can we hope for a maybe? No one is, too far gone in this show, I feel like, to be, to not be given a chance at forgiveness, except Neferpito. Because of what she did to Kite.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing.
That bitch need to go down.
I don't see Gon forgiving her, although I've been surprised before by Shonen, so.
Yeah. I don't think that she will have mercy later on.
Well, I don't think she's a cat. She's a piece of shit. She would not show mercy to anyone.
Are you talking by experience?
Yes. Definitely. In any case,
okay.
It's because I don't think Gon would forgive her, but then, like I said, Gon could surprise us. He is very, we said it before, but he's got tunnel vision when it comes to this, so I don't know, but...
Because, if they do defeat her, they're gonna learn that Kite is dead. From all along, he was dead. Because they are controlled by our puppet Nan.
I know, he's just...
But he's not alive.
I know. I don't know. Like, we'll see. We've said it from the beginning. We don't have hope for Kite to be alive.
Like we said before, I'm afraid of the time that he's gonna realize that he cannot save Kite.
Well, at this time, like, if that happens, Neferpito will be gone. So, if Gon, sees Kite dead, who is he gonna turn his anger on?
I don't know. I really don't know. And I'm afraid to know.
But yeah, that was the king.
Let's talk about Leo ability. Which,
think...
like I said, reminds me of Crow's ability.
And a bit of Knuckle, too, weirdly enough. Just because of the terms he uses and how modernized it is. I thought it was funny, but I did not expect that because, the way we saw him... And he's a lion and stuff. Like, I would expect him to show an ability that's more brute force.
Maybe not, because lions are known for taking their fair share of every meal that they're supposed to have. So he's taking his fair share of every ability that he can put his paws on.
True, but that would explain also why he's suddenly turned into someone who's willing to help his friends.
which was surprising.
But that turns now everything he's done that might be seen as nice. Oh. He's found his spot. Everything he's been doing that may have been, considered nice now can be twisted around as, I just used you for your abilities.
And we do know now that he wants to lay a hand to the king so that the king's gonna be, gonna hold him a favor. So he wants to have the king's ability at the end.
Well, right now he is that would explain why he's helping Neferpito and the other guards. Does that count as helping Neferpito? What he's doing right now? I think so, right?
Because he needs to see what the ability is. He needs to do something so that the other would be in favor. And when he said that you owe me one, the other need to accept it. He said, "Oh yes, and I'm gonna give it back to you later." And now he can use the ability for 1 hour.
He hasn't said that to Neferpito though.
Not yet.
Okay, but then he could definitely do that. Although they don't trust him, so maybe they'll be wary of him and stuff. I think it's kind of like Crowley, like you said. Like, it's something that unless you know the specifics of the attack, you cannot really judge it at first.
There's that, but also I think that for him, he can lend the ability to anybody else, and they just need to...
did he say he could lend the ability?
But he lent an ability to Cheetu. That's what he said, right?
No. It's...
Cheyenne?
Yeah, who gave an ability to Cheetu.
Okay, never mind that.
In any case, I think it's original. I did not expect that from him. I thought it was going to be more brute force. But I think it's intelligent, it's clever, and I think it could be dangerous because basically, no matter... Well, he loses the ability if you kill the person he borrowed it from.
Just with Crow, yes.
But still, as long as you don't know his the specifics of his ability, you could lend your ability to him without knowing. So that's tricky, and because of that he's manipulating basically everyone. So he's playing his game, but I mean, I don't think he's gonna be a main villain. Like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna take care of him eventually, and I don't fear so much for the main characters when it comes to Leol, but I am interested in seeing how he's gonna adapt and which abilities he's managed to get. So that's cool. As for Cheetu, I just feel bad. I just feel bad.
You know, like you said, he does have this vibe of teenager, like
yes,
a young student who needs to grow and learn more from his teacher.
He just wants to be acknowledged.
Even though that he's a homicidal maniac, you know?
He just wants to be acknowledged. He wants attention. He's basically like, look at me, look at my abilities, look what I can do. I want you to see how cool I am. But he did not spend time, honing his skill. He saw it as, oh, you can give me an ability that's pretty cool? Give that to me. I'm gonna create something. Yay! And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Even as, he created this whole thing with the condition that it would go away forever if he lost. Or, I mean, even if he won, I don't know what would happen if he won, but once he's used it, it would be gone forever. And he wasted it on the first guy he met.
It's a one-time thing, yeah.
Like, dude.
I don't know for you, but I got this mindset that, who knows, maybe Morel's gonna ask him, would you like to learn under my teaching,
Morel was like, feeling sympathetic. He was like, I mean, do you still want to fight? Like, he felt like you don't really deserve, I don't deserve this, you don't deserve this, you're an idiot. Yeah, I do feel bad. Like, he did not plan for this shit. His lack of experience shows. But even then, it's not saying a lot, because you got people like Kurapika who made up an ability that's so fucking OP from the get-go.
Yeah, because he thought about everything.
I know. And then you got Cheetu who thought about nothing. Lack of experience. Of course, he didn't have time to think about this, and he's not as intelligent. But I'm just saying, like, it's a huge contrast.
The difference is that Cheetu doesn't have the patience.
Yeah, he just wants to
take
rush
the time
things.
and really puffing.
Like, in the moment where...
Puffing in English.
Well, work on
his ability, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even when he created the second one, he could have made something, thought about something great. It's a matter of survival. But he just came up with something on the fly. Didn't think about how useful it could be or how unuseful it could be. Like, not useful. He just came up with something that looked cool, and he was like, haha, look at my thing. Like,
he got arrows and claws.
Your thing is speed. Anyway, so I think because of just how dumb he was, we cannot really hate him.
Okay, I won't say dumb. Inexperienced. That's different.
He wants to show off, and it's his undoing. And now he's just gonna try to go back. Although, I have a feeling that they're not gonna. I don't know if they're gonna want to waste abilities like that. Be like, dude, you had your chance. Like, you're stupid. I'm not gonna give you anything. I don't know. He could learn. I mean, he could learn from this and come up with something better next time, but
maybe. But
we'll have to wait and see. I'm glad he's not dead though, because I like his personality. I think he's fun.
I'm just gonna say I did not see Morel's plan coming. Like the fact that he used his smoke to create a double of himself and smoke to create a grass.
But that's a good example of how he took an ability that, on the surface looks weak, and turned it into something that can do so much and can be used in so many ways.
Yeah.
That's a good example of, he's kind of like what I said about Kurapika and Cheetu, it's a huge contrast. Someone with experience that's honed its skill, his skill in order to use it in every scenario, versus the guy who has no experience, who basically made up something to flash his ability.
Which reminded me of technically Sokka with his bungee gum. We got the abilities of rubber and gum at the same time.
Yeah, but his ability is super useful.
Yes, it is.
And he uses it perfectly. So Hisoka's flashiness is a thing, but his ability works. So at least, in any case, I still thought it was funny. Like, it wasn't a fight so much as just a talking down to. Like, he was teaching him some stuff. But I'm excited to see if he's gonna grow eventually. It's not that I want him to be defeated, because like I said, I do like his personality. I think he's funny. But it's not like we can let him live. Like, he's killed people, so perhaps a bigger fight in the future. Like, if he gets another ability.
He has a tendency to do that, yeah.
Yeah. Killing people? Hunting things. Family business. Anyway. So, yeah, good episode. Funny episode. And I'm still excited for what's going to happen between the king and the little girl. I want to see if he's going to eventually realize that, oh shit, I'm starting to have feelings. It's a thing. But, yeah. So, anything else?
I'm done.
I'm starting to lose my voice, so we will stop this here. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, just one last thing. I'm just glad that they got that dragonfly guy.
Yes,
Because
yeah, well, it was so easy.
He was a pain in the act.
No, but he was dangerous.
He was dangerous, but you can do literally nothing with him around.
Well, yeah, it's a danger because if he knows what your ability is, which is what he was trying to, figure out, Leol gets a good advantage, All he has to do after that is save the person he's kept his eye on, and that's it.
All right.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out right now. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, which will be next week, guys.
Yes.
So, we're gonna see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.